waist. So I didn't have a coat, and I remember walking down the street in Ramallah, and an old lady in a hijab looks at me and she says something in Arabic, and then she grabs me by the arm, and I'm like, okay, is this a granny kidnapping? Is this how it happens? And she looked me up and down, and then she took me to her bedroom, opened a wardrobe, took out a big overcoat, put it on me, and said, Yallah. And I'm like, well, what? She wrote down her number and said, there you go. And I'm like, what? I could just walk off with this coat. She could not bear for a stranger to be in her town and cold while she had a coat in her cupboard. Do you get what I'm saying? Allahu Akbar. And everywhere I went, there was such a softness, such an ability to make the best of things. What really struck me was that at the time, I had a French farmhouse, a French barn being built, I had a swimming pool, I had a 1-acre garden, I had beautiful children and a great husband and everything. But if one thing went wrong, I would be internally disturbed. So like, if the editor wasn't happy with the job, oh, the whole house was in uproar. Oh my God, I'm under stress, I'm under stress, I'm under stress. You know, one tiny thing, everything needed to be perfect, or I was not in a calm place. And these people, children killed by the army, homes taken by occupiers, just the daily neglect of their areas and the oppression, and they were like, salam, peace, how are you? Have some of our food. You know, sahten. They had this calm. And I asked them, why are you so generous? Why are you okay with this? And they said, it's that book, it's the Quran. Allah will make things okay.
So when did you really feel the attraction towards Islam?
I remember in 2008, as a non-Muslim, I was stranded in Gaza, under siege with those people who are still under siege to this day. A'udhu billah. And it was Ramadan, and I saw that the people were doing kind deeds for each other, even though they were poor. So I thought one day, let me do a kind deed and take some lamb to a family in Rafah refugee camp. So I took this food to a Muslim family in a refugee camp. The mother opened the door, tafadal, salam alaikum, so full of light and nur, and she was living in a cell, nothing to eat, nothing to drink. And I said to her, why are you fasting? I said, I don't think your God loves you. I'm sorry to say it. I don't think he does. Why does he make you a Gazan, thirsty for 30 days, when on day 31, do you have water? She's like, no, we don't have water. I'm like, well, so what then? On day 30 days, you in Gaza, you're going without food. Day 31, is your fridge going to be full? She said, no, it will not be full. I said, well then, your God doesn't love you. You know, give me one good reason why you're fasting. And she said, in a room of nothing, I fast in Ramadan to remember the poor. And that, I thought at that moment, if this is Islam, let me be Muslim. Because if there is a faith where you can believe in God and be grateful when He's given you nothing that day, if there is a faith where you have one bowl of food and you give it to a stranger, oh my God, wow.
This must be it.
This must be it.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. We saw that 80% of our audience, including this video, are not subscribed to our channel. As you know, we are a non-profit organization and advertisements are disabled on our videos. So the only reason we are asking for this is to spread the truth. It may seem like a small act, but inshallah, it may